Those damn chickens.
Three hours later. A little longer than a few minutes later.
Hello my friends, I just had some chicken. No, not my neighbor's chicken, but I had chicken. So as you can see, I prepped them all with some plastic. I'm gonna be starting another painting on an abstract. That's a request somewhere in the direction of an impact, explosion, big bang kind of idea. Okay, so we will be starting with a black base coat and then we'll go from there. All right, so I believe this is black, no, maybe this is black. I should actually label them. This is white and this is negro, which means yellow. Just kidding, black. Yeah. And like I mentioned in my previous video, those little paint cans come from the Mexican paint store, I believe Comex. And it's acrylic paint, which is of pretty good quality. The pigments are quite good. So, okay, I spare you the exciting process of painting this black. Okay. Okay, so now this is completely black, and we're gonna add a touch of. Where's my spray bottle? Where's my spray bottle? I don't know. So we're gonna add a couple of shades in there. We have this purple. And some gray. My mentor, Mr. Paul Gosen of St. Cashman's, Ontario, Canada. One of the greatest artists I have ever met. He told me never leave a background completely black. Always mix in some blues or some dark greens. Good morning, my friends. So, you've seen how I use those kind of cardboards for different markings. This one is actually my favorite. Now I have another one which is slightly finer, so I'm gonna give that a try. And I have also some netting, so I might do some stamping there. Not sure yet. And I have all the colors lined up here. As I mentioned, I really haven't discovered a supply store like we have in America, like Michael's. I have those different types of paints wherever I see them or buy them. There was actually an artist store in Puerto Vallarta, so I picked up just a few of those different types of paints. So I tried them before. They're pretty good quality. And like I mentioned, the acrylics in the from the Comex store, they're pretty good. This is a beginner's kind of Polytech, kind of entry-level acrylic paint. It's not too bad, but so I'm using up all the. This is also Polytech. That's a combo of 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 different colors. So I'm gonna play with them. And of course, once they're used up, I might keep some of the larger containers to mix my own paints. And the little ones I'm just gonna recycle, throw them out. And eventually I will discover which works best for me. Okay? So this is very spontaneous. I have really no plan in mind. I have nothing. So I'm just gonna go spontaneous. And the worst what can happen is that you will never see that video because I screwed up. Alright? So I figured before I put some flaming explosion on top of it, I will go with some dark colors. And I'm gonna give this one a try. So we'll see how that turns out. Okay, maybe we'll start with the with that gray again I had used sparingly here already. I just get some markings in there. Interesting. It's kind of nice. I like it. Oops, I didn't like that blue. Okay, here we go. Maybe one out here. The nice thing about this, you can kind of bend it and make it curved. Okay. Nice. So let's go with some blue. Try this one. This looks like it's a darker blue. So there is no more sun in my backyard, so I'll leave it right on my front door. Hopefully nobody's coming and walks right over it. So I just brought that in from the sun. So you can either look at this way. I think I like it this way even better. So I'm thinking of getting some nuclear rings in here, some galactical rings. I like the way this pattern has played through the yellow. Yep, we're getting somewhere. I think I changed my mind simply because I like the way this shows, and this part over here. So I'm gonna go and get some nuclear rings in here. I have this, I actually had to tape this off because the cap kept coming off and I didn't want to have a big plume get on my paper. So that's the idea. But because we already have blue in here, so the question is, would there be enough contrast? I might have to get some a touch of lighter blue. I think I'm gonna get some of that lighter blue. Which one is lighter? This one. This one. I think this is lighter. Just gonna. Yes. Okay, my friends, we're ready for a varnish.
The next morning.
Okay, well done with this one. And as you can see, I have my seal on the back and indicating that it's a one and only by Marble, an original. As you know, I never offer any prints or any copies of my work. So this one is actually going to Palm Beach. But of course, as always, I will do a frame test. And I have one of the cheaper kind of frames here, the cheaper types, but I believe framing always is the final touch to a painting. And of course, you know, once it is placed on the wall, it looks so much different than a sheet of paper, right? And I also want to mention, if you can see here in the background, that's an 8-foot by 8-foot frame. My carpenter just dropped off, and it goes precisely right on this wall. So this is where it's going. But I have to wait for my wife to come back so we can stretch the canvas. I have already the canvas, but this is a 2 people's job. And of course I will make a video how I create this painting, but that's what this wall needs. It needs a splash of color. Okay, so let's pop this in a frame. Yes, I have an elevator. Anyway, so we had the frame test. We have a little reflection here coming in from the window, but yes, turned out all right. So if you're interested in a one and only 18 by 24 on paper, easily shipped in a cardboard tube, send me a message to my email. That's all for now. Take it easy, and we see you in my next video. Okay? Bye-bye. Reflection here from the lights coming in, but I still believe the frame always does the final touch. The frame is always the final. Ah, man. Let's go back down. Yes, I do have an elevator here too. The comments are only, yes, I like it, or you suck. Can you paint this for me? Can you do that for me? Can you, okay. 75, the second. It's going back to Canada and I will ship it from there. Who cares?
End of flashback.